Welcome back, students of class 10. So today what we are going to learn about, the next endocrine gland that we are going to learn about is the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is one of the most important glands that is related to our growth and metabolism of our normal body. Okay, the thyroid gland is located behind the larynx. It's a larger gland which is located behind our larynx. वो हमारे larynx के या pharynx के पीछे रहता है. Okay, and if you can just check, it is will be here. Okay, the thyroid gland secretes a group of hormones called thyroxine. थायराइड ग्लैंड से जो हार्मोन का ग्रुप निकलता है उसको हम लोग कहते हैं थायरोक्सिन. थायरोक्सिन हैज मेनली two types of hormones. One is called triiodothyronine, another is called tetraiodothyronine. Triiodothyronine, tetraiodothyronine. नाम से ही आपको पता चल रहा है कि ट्राईआयोडोथायरोनिन में 3 आयोडीन है और टेट्राआयोडोथायरोनिन में 4 आयोडीन है. इट हैज 4 आयोडीन्स. ओके, सो these hormones mainly have iodine in them. What is that importance? We are going to see. Now, during our growth, when we are as children and we are growing up, this thyroid hormone plays a major role in our brain development and also our body's metabolism. So, if somebody has too much thyroxine, if somebody has too much thyroxine secretion going on, it does not mean that their brain will be super fast. No. That means their body metabolism will increase. They will have a higher metabolic rate and in their body the fat will get digested very fast. Their body will not have any fat and their body will always remain extremely thin. Okay, that is a condition called hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism. However, the much more problematic scenario is when we have low amount of thyroid hormone. जब थायराइड हार्मोन कम होता है तो वो बच्चों के डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत ही भयंकर हो सकता है. That condition is called hypothyroidism. The condition where thyroid hormones are not present in a child in adequate amounts is called hypothyroidism. In hypothyroidism, the brain development of the child does not happen. The brain development does not happen. The child's metabolism is not proper. They can get a bit fat. Different fats may develop in the different parts of the body and their brain development is severely hampered. Brain development बहुत ही कम होता है and they have to suffer through the effects through life. Okay, what happens if your thyroid gland gets any problem when you're old? These are the two cases we learned. Hyper or hypothyroidism happens at birth, right? It can happen from birth. But what happens if it happens at a later year? कि आप बड़े हो गए हो तब जाके अगर थायराइड में कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है तो क्या हो सकता है? One very common thing is that if you get an enlarged thyroid, if you get thyroid hormone gets excessive production happens, अगर किसी वजह से इन्फेक्शन के वजह से मेनली होता है कि योर थायराइड ग्लैंड स्वेल्स, वो फूल जाता है, तो दैट कॉजेज इंक्रीज्ड अमाउंट ऑफ थायराइड हार्मोन इन योर बॉडी which again causes high blood pressure and increase metabolism. हाई, उससे आपका ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ जाता है क्योंकि बिकॉज वाई? Because the blood vessels that are carrying your blood to the brain are here, right? And if the thyroid gland swells up, अगर thyroid gland बड़ा हो जाता है तो वो blood vessel को प्रेशर देता है and उसके वजह से आपका blood pressure बढ़ जाता है. Increased amount of thyroid hormones causes an situation or a disease or a condition, I should not say disease, it's a condition called goiter. इससे एक हालात बनता है बॉडी में जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं goiter. Okay, this patients of goiter have swollen throat. गॉइटर जिन लोगों का होता है उन लोगों का गला ऐसा फूला हुआ रहता है, एंड इफ the thyroid hormone is production is very high, then their eyes bulge out, फिर उन लोगों का आंख ऐसा निकला हुआ रहता है. This is called exophthalmic goiter. This condition is called exophthalmic goiter. X means outside, ophthalmo means eye, or exophthalmic goiter means goiter in which the eye bulges out. Okay, so this is a condition which can happen in adults. Another opposite thing happens if you do not take enough iodine in your food. अगर आपके फूड में enough iodine नहीं है, then that causes less amount of thyroid to be produced, which lowers blood pressure. उससे क्या होता है, आपका ब्लड प्रेशर नॉर्मल से घट जाता है. This is why it is very important to take iodine with salt, because in our normal diet iodine is always not present. It is present in very low amount. So we must always take iodized salt, because that gives the required iodine in our body to keep our thyroid glands functioning properly. उससे हम लोगों का thyroid gland properly function करता रहता है. Okay. The next type of gland that we are going to look at today are the parathyroid glands. There are two pairs of parathyroid gland. Two pairs मतलब total 4 parathyroid gland होते हैं, which are located behind the thyroid gland. They are located behind the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland के पीछे रहते हैं, and they play an important role in calcium metabolism of our body. हमारे बॉडी में जो कैल्शियम का जरूरत है, दैट इज मेंटेन्ड बाय द पैराथाइरॉइड ग्लैंड. हाउ डू दे डू इट? दे डू इट बाय कंट्रोलिंग. लुक, वेयर इन आवर बॉडी वेयर इज द कैल्शियम स्टोर्ड? द कैल्शियम स्टोर्ड इन आवर बोन्स, एंड दिस कैल्शियम इज यूज्ड इन द मसल्स टू मूव द मसल्स. कैल्शियम का यूज होता है मसल को मूव कराने, एंड इट इज स्टोर्ड इन आवर बोन्स. तो बोन से लेके, बोन से कब कैल्शियम को निकालना है और कब फिर से बोन में कैल्शियम को डालना है, ये सब कंट्रोल करता है पैराथाइरॉइड हार्मोन. द लेवल ऑफ कैल्शियम, ब्लड में कितना कैल्शियम होना चाहिए फॉर द मसल टू वर्क, वो कंट्रोल करता है पैराथाइरॉइड हार्मोन. अनदर ग्लैंड दैट इज एब्सेंट इन एडल्ट्स बट इज प्रेजेंट इन children or newborn children is the thymus gland. Thymus gland is located near the heart. It's a very small gland. It is only present in newborn babies, and with age it reduces in size. वो धीरे धीरे छोटा हो जाता है, और and in most adults it is not present. Thymus gland का काम रहता है white blood cell production करना. This gland produces WBCs for the newborn to fight the different infection that it can get after birth. So now we have learned about three different glands today. Read these sections very carefully. Especially the thyroid gland is very important for short notes and short question. Definite short question will come from the three diseases: hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, and exophthalmic goiter. Read those sections carefully, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.